Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So it's time for a vlog. It's Monday, so we're going to talk about a few things in the industry at the moment. Smartphones, obviously. So there's no surprise about this one that the Galaxy S7s and S7 Edges are now getting the 7.0 update. So that's pretty exciting. I did release a short clip on it. I don't really do a lot of software videos. But the S7 is basically, if you have an S7 or an S7 Edge now, well, you should be excited because if you like the Note 7 and you were a Note 7 fan, you now basically get your Note 7 back in software-wise. So I think that's pretty exciting, man, that they actually released the Grace UI, and the fact that it has 7.0, that really, it's exciting and everything, but after the hype wears off, it's pretty much still TouchWiz, and you just get the updated UI, which is it's good news. That's really good news that they actually did that. So, and I think a lot of people are saying, pretty much this is a Note 7 rehash, if you will, but it can't really be the Note 7 technically, but the software is definitely there. And my experience with the S7 it's really good. It's always been good. I'll be checking for battery life and things like that in the future to see how it holds up. I do have a new case for the Galaxy S7 that I'll be keeping it in, so maybe I'll pull it out and do a final battery test or something like that to try to see if the battery life is improved, because it was already good. In other news, the LG G6 is supposed to have a 13 megapixel wide angle camera, so this is going to be something that's pretty interesting. I don't know. I've kind of got mixed feelings about the G6 at this point. I don't really know how I'm going to like that phone. I don't even know if I'm actually going to pick it up. But I haven't had any hands-on time with it. So if I get some hands-on time with it, then okay, yeah, that'll be great. Because then I can, compare it to the HTC Ultra, which turns out to be some of the best cameras that I've used in a long time. It's refreshing to use something like that, and I really can't wait until I can get that phone here. I think the official release date for the HTC Ultra, I don't know yet. It could be the 15th of March, but sometimes companies push them out a little early. So hopefully you'll see that here on my channel with some unboxings and reviews of it. But the G6 is a good looking phone. It's just that rear camera setup. I really think they should ditch this camera setup. It's just not a good look, man. It's just not my favorite. If they change that and just put some regular cameras up, I know they want to be different, because different is good sometimes, but I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling the rear cameras anymore. It was cool the first time I saw it. It was different. It was eclectic. But now it's time to move on, LG. You got to do something different. A lot of people probably are not feeling the G6's rear setup. But if you can get past that, you actually got something pretty good. Now, in other news, Mobile World Congress, people keep asking me, am I going to Mobile World Congress? No, I've said that plenty of times. I'm not going to Mobile World Congress. I'll be watching online just like you. But some great news that I think is circulating around some releases in Mobile World Congress is the Honor V9 or the Honor 8 Pro. Now the specs on this bad boy fit right in line with every other flagship device currently releasing. But the thing is, I saw the pictures of the Honor V9 and I actually really don't like how it looks. It got back into the traditional metal back and flat glass on the front. It would be nice if they would just make it bigger. It's got a 5.2-inch display, bump it up to a 5.7-inch display, and keep the same body. That's one of the few phones that I bought that I really like the glass back and glass front. I did put a clear carbon fiber skin on it, but still, the design of that phone is absolutely beautiful. And I think that's where another company, Apple, they failed to me by switching the design from the 5S design to the 6 design. It rounded corners. I'm not really a fan of that. But it's supposed to have a 3,900 milliamp hour battery, a 5.7-inch Quad HD display. This is going to be pretty hot, and I don't know. It's supposed to hit. It's called the Honor V9 overseas in other countries, but over here it's supposed to be the Honor V8 Pro. Excuse me, Honor 8 Pro, and that's going to be actually something that's going to be pretty hot. That's some good news there. I'm really feeling that. Another thing is, I saw a deal today. I saw a deal today online with the LG V20. Today is Monday, February 20th, and I saw a fantastic deal with the LG V20. So again, today is Monday, February 20th, 2017. The LG V20 on B&H is $399. That is ridiculous. I think it's $399. Oh no, it's $499. $499, I believe it is. And as I'm looking here, AT&T actually has the LG V20 for 50% off. That's if you're an AT&T person. But yeah, you know, the V20 again, it's got that ugly rear setup. You know, ditch that LG and you'll be good. Give it a single camera. You don't have to do the dual stuff. Give a good single rear camera and you'll be golden. But the V20 is on sale for $499. Let me just double check here. Real world testing BH photo. I know I saw the V20 for, it was $499, I think it was. And it's the unlocked version too. Yes, it's $499. It's in the deal zone right now. Ooh, you guys might miss this. I need to hurry and release this video. It's only like 9 hours left of the recording right at this moment, so a lot of you guys won't get it, but it's the LG V20 for $499. That's $300 off according to B&H's website. And they got both colors, the Titan and the silver, so it's in the deal zone. So they do have a deal zone where they just throw up these amazing deals. But B&H, I love shopping at B&H because they have no tax. And there's a lot of places that don't have tax, but I love that there's no tax and there's free shipping, like 2 or 3 day shipping. That's pretty good. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to give you that news right there, because the V20, while it wasn't my top tier phone that I would purchase, but for $500, that's actually a pretty good deal. So in another video, I talked about this already, but I don't know if you guys missed it, but ZTE, a lot of people was asking for what phone I was talking about. And I was talking about the phone that ZTE put on a Kickstarter for Hawkeye. Now, they shut it down. They shut it down. They shut it down. Let me move my camera a little bit. They shut this down. And I released a video saying, please release it anyway. And I don't know if they saw the video. I don't know. I shot it out, you know, and people actually watching that video. A lot of people are agreeing, hey, you know, you really should release this phone. Because it was only set at $200, and the specs for that $200 were actually really good. And you know, they kind of fell victim to this, what society's want a Snapdragon 835, but people don't want to pay the premium price for those things. You know, that's what's going to happen. You're going to force ZTE into releasing a $700 phone, and then people are going to say, who does ZTE think they are releasing a $700 phone? It's silly. You know, the phone that they had, the Hawkeye, was the campaign that they were launching. And, you know, they cut it off because they didn't get all the backers. Now, again, I've said in the other videos, I was a backer. There were a lot of backers out there. They were just trying to get $500,000 to get it started. Some people said, you know, why do they even do a Kickstarter? You know, well, that was a contest that they were running in the Z community. And so that was actually a phone that was thought up by community members, and, you know, people voted on it and, you know, things like that. So that is probably one of the only reasons that they went that way. If they were to just release that phone for the $200 price point, it would have sold. I have no doubt that that thing would have sold. And I just feel like, you know, they didn't drop the ball. They just, the fact that they went as a Kickstarter. Oh, also someone else said, why is this billion-dollar company doing a Kickstarter? Well, again, I commented on the video. I think the only reason they did that probably is because it was a contest that they were running. And they have more than enough money to probably get behind this and sell this phone for $200, even $250. If I were ZTE, I would just basically take over the mid-range game. Because you already have a high-end phone like the ZTE Axon 7, which is only tops out at $500. You could release another Axon 7 II, and that'll be your one flagship for 2017, going into 2018, and then take advantage, like bombard the mid-range game with the 625 processor, the 652 processor. Don't use the 800 series because people are going to say, oh, it's a downgrade, when it really wouldn't be if it was a mid-range phone. But just sticking with the 600 series processors, whatever they keep releasing, release 2 or 3 mid-range, mid-game phones with some big screens, small bodies, good hardware. You will win. 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs to 64 gigs on board. You'll win. You'll take over the mid-range game. You just have to have a good-looking phone, and it has to have a good price tag. And I can see you guys doing that because the Axon 7 Mini is a fantastic device. There's a lot going on in the news. Let's jump onto this real quick. So the Google Pixel. you guys know that I definitely was pretty upset. I sold my Google Pixel too soon because I thought I could jump back in and grab the 128. And I'm still waiting. It's been going on it's probably been 3 months now, going on 3 months probably. And, you know, it's just a disappointment that Google is just not pushing. I don't understand this, you know. The phones are produced by HTC, and Google is just not ordering enough of them. I don't get it. Order 100,000, 400,000 of them, pay the money, and sell those bad boys. It's like they're trying to order only enough because they don't want to have any leftover stock, because then they'll have to have a fire sale. Or they're already working on a new device and they're just trying to slowly sell out a little bit more inventory that they agreed to with HTC. I have no clue. But what I do know is that they're definitely failing with this Google Pixel. They failed with the price right off the top, and now they're failing with the inventory. That is just a bad combination. And it really turns me off. And a lot of people say, oh, you should just cancel your order. Trust me, I've thought about doing that. But I've already got the money set aside for it. I'm not hurting or anything by having it sit there. So it's frustrating, though, to say the least. It's a pretty bad deal. I'm really pretty upset about that. But what can I do? So I did some, I've got some good videos. Well, I'll let you determine whether they're good or not. I'm excited about them. I'm really excited about some new content coming out. I've definitely transitioned to using, now I'm going to use, tell me what you think about the quality of this phone. Now I know this front camera, it's not the Galaxy S7, I can tell you that. So I won't tell you what phone it is, and I want you to try to guess what phone it is in the actual comments of this video. I normally tell you, but I'm not going to tell you. So tell me what phone you think I'm using. This is a front camera of a phone that I'm using. So I want to start using this particular camera for my vlogs, my YouTube streams, things like that, when I'm not at a PC or a laptop. I want to use this camera right here because this is supposed to be a really solid front camera, and I actually really like the quality. From what I can see in the viewfinder there, it looks pretty good. Now I will say I'm not in the most well-lit place. After I started this video, I was thinking, man, I need to put up a spotlight and just put it right here, and that'll brighten up. As you can see, I got like a shadow over here because the only light source that I have is no sunlight, just a window open right over here. So if I were to sit with the camera facing completely this way, this quality would look completely different because the light would reflect on the back of the camera and it would really brighten up the scenery. So tell me what you guys think about this front camera that I'm using, and tell me if you think you know which camera it is. You might be kind of surprised. I'll tell you guys in another video or in the comments of this video after enough people comment and tell me what they think it is. But there's a lot going on in the news, and it's a lot to keep up with. So I'm going to start trying to do some. Oh, hey, what do you guys think about the new? What do you guys think about the new Huawei device? Let me find it here if I can find it. Oh, I hope I can find it, man. Oh, let me go back and see if I can find it here. Sorry. All right, so where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? The dual camera joint? I can't find it. I'll find it. I'll find it in another video. Sorry. But nonetheless, I'm going to try to start doing a Monday vlog, and I'm going to try to do a Monday stream if I can. So I'll try to switch it up a little bit. But that's a little bit of news from me, man, J. Will. This is going to be a direct upload probably because I don't feel like editing. So, ooh, 14 minutes. Oh, no. Let's get out of here. Tell me what you think about the quality of this front camera. Is it really smooth? Is it buttery? The audio obviously is coming from an external microphone, but tell me what you think about the front camera quality of this particular device, and tell me if you think you know what it is in the comments. If you have some news that you want to share, don't post the links, but tell me about it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.